If working harder made people rich, teachers, factory workers, and construction workers would all be millionaires by now. But they're not. And that's not because they ray lazy or bad with money. It is because they ray playing the wrong game. Most people are told to work hard, save money, and one day everything will be fine. But the rich don't follow that path. They follow a completely different money formula, and once you understand it, you'll never look at income, jobs, or wealth the same way again. Stay with me till the end, because I'll show you how you can start using this same formula even if you race starting with nothing. Welcome to Learn Finance Daily. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The traditional money advice most of us grew up with is broken. Go to school, get good grades, get a stable job, work for 40 years, save a little every month, and hope inflation doesn't destroy your savings. That system was designed for survival, not wealth. A salary has a ceiling. Time is limited, and no matter how hard you work, there are only 24 hours in a day. That's why so many people feel stuck. They ray running faster on a treadmill that never actually goes anywhere. The rich don't chase money directly. They don't ask, how can I earn more per hour? They ask a very different question. How can I build something that makes money without my constant effort? And this is where the real money formula comes in. Wealth is not about luck, talent, or secret connections. It's about leverage, value, and ownership. Most people focus on only one of these. The rich stack all three. Let's start with leverage, because this is the biggest separator between rich people and everyone else. Leverage means using something other than your own time to produce results. When you trade hours for money, your income is capped forever. The moment you stop working, the money stops too. The rich avoid this trap at all costs. They use leverage to multiply their efforts. This leverage can come in different forms: people working for them, money working for them, media spreading their message, or systems and code doing the work automatically. Without leverage, wealth at scale is almost impossible. Here's the part most people miss. The most powerful leverage in history is available right now, and it costs almost nothing. The internet. A single video, post, or product can reach millions of people without you being physically present. That's something no generation before us ever had. This is why you see creators, founders, and investors building wealth faster than ever before. They're not smarter. They're just using leverage correctly. Now let's talk about value. Money is simply a reward for solving problems. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. Rich people don't chase passion first. They chase problems that are expensive and painful to ignore. Problems that save time, make money, or reduce risk are always in demand. This is why boring businesses often make more money than exciting ones. Payroll software might not be sexy, but companies desperately need it. Motivation might feel inspiring, but very few people are willing to pay high prices for it. Value isn't here about what feels good. It is about what actually helps people in a meaningful way. But here's where the real shift happens: ownership. This is the part schools almost never teach. Employees rent out their time. Business owners own systems. Investors own assets. The rich focus on owning things that generate cash flow. Businesses, equity, content platforms, intellectual property. These are the engines that produce wealth. When you own the system, money can flow to you whether you're working or not. That's why ownership is the foundation of financial freedom. When you look at how wealthy people operate, you'll notice a pattern. They don't just use leverage, value, or ownership alone, they stack them together. A YouTuber uses media leverage, provides value through education or entertainment, and owns the channel and brand. A software founder uses code as leverage, solves a costly business problem, and owns the product. An investor uses capital as leverage, allocates it wisely, and owns income-producing assets. Different paths, same formula. Now the question becomes, how do you start using this formula if you're not rich, don't have connections, and don't have capital? The answer is simpler than you think. Start with the leverage you already have. A phone and internet connection is enough to begin. Learn one high-value skill that the market actually pays for: sales, content creation, automation, data analysis, or AI tools. Then use that skill to build or contribute to something you own. A page, a service, a small business, a digital product, or even a content channel like this one. You don't need money to start. You need direction and consistency. Here's the hard truth most people avoid. The biggest risk in life isn't failing. It's spending decades climbing a ladder only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. Once you understand this money formula, you can't unsee it. Every wealthy person you study is using some version of leverage, value, and ownership. The formula isn't secret anymore, but applying it takes courage and patience. If this video changed the way you see money, make sure to like and subscribe to Learn Finance Daily, because this channel exists to help you think differently about wealth, income, and financial freedom. And comment formula below if you want the next video where I break down real business ideas you can start using this exact framework.